Hey there, Virgo, and welcome back to Bon Echo Tarot. I am here with your mid-June tarot reading. We've got a lot of stuff happening. Your ruler, Mercury, is still retrograde until the 22nd, but we've got a couple of transits that are hopping onto those things, and we'll still be in the shadow period. So if you're looking for clarity, you're not going to find it. And I'm telling you that right now because Virgo, you may find those qualities about you that can be critical of yourself may spill over into your relationships and cause problems. As I've titled this video, use caution with criticism to avoid killing the romance in your life. So I don't even know what the cards are going to say, but I figured I just wanted to put a finer point on that because you may find it helpful as you navigate things. This is definitely a time, the rest of this month for sure, is a time for you to say to yourself, if I don't have anything nice to say, I'm not going to say anything at all. So that's just my caution to you. So Virgo, in addition to Mercury going, stationary direct on the 22nd, we've got Jupiter going retrograde in Pisces 2 days prior to that. And the theme around Jupiter retrograde in Pisces is about illusions, about sensitivity and a lack of clarity. This is a time where we're learning lessons in discernment, big time. So again, be discerning with your words, especially for the rest of the month. Because this retrograde in Pisces, which is going to be in Pisces until July, and then it switches back into Aquarius. Those energies will probably be a little less tricky for you. But for now, you're going to be prone to self-criticism. You're going to have that voice that, is not very nice to you on the inside. And, loving yourself more is going to be reflected more in your relationships with others. For the full moon in Capricorn, which is on June 24th, this full moon is happening in your 5th house. So you've got Jupiter retrograde in Pisces in your 7th house, and your 5th house with the full moon is on romance. So this is the time when you want to take full advantage of those energies, because you're going to get a major boost in your romantic life. So be playful. Don't be critical and don't be specific or picky. Did I say that? Picky? But anyways, let's get into the tarot and see what we have for Virgo for the rest of June 2021. Well, look at that. Lovers. How bang on is that? So with the Lovers card at the center, you could be dealing with a Gemini, or this could just be your partnership. You may be at a distance from the person that you would like to be with. And here's that Pisces energy of lack of clarity, too many options, too many, other things that you're either being distracted by, or or just the fact that you lack clarity at this time. It's your biggest obstacle. So while we appreciate that, Virgo is very intelligent, none of us know what's going on right now because we're very much in a process. We've got the 5 of Swords at the bottom. So you may be feeling defeated about something. You may be feeling that that you've lost a battle of some sort. Or that you've kind of been put to the sidelines in either your relationship or within your community. 10 of Swords in the recent past. You could have had some significant betrayal happen as well, and you just kind of, surrendered to it because there was nothing else to do. At the top of your reading, we've got the 6 of Cups. So what crowns your situation right now, Virgo, is a real, genuine soul connection. This is someone who is destined to be a partner to you in your life. And we've got the arrows of love. So this is the 8 of Wands. So you could be getting some communication in fairly quickly. And, that may be what happens once Mercury turns direct. That's going to allow communication to flow into an area where it hasn't been able to up until now. So you are the King of Swords. So you have a lot of clarity, but it might be a little cold. You may need to bring a little bit of emotion into the equation to soften it up a little bit, especially, if you are, kind of in the process of working through or developing a love relationship. While the King of Swords is great to have, in the boardroom, maybe not so much, in the bedroom or, on a date. We've got the Chariot, so in your environment, so there could be a Cancer who is part of your equation somewhere, but they're coming towards you. And probably fairly quickly. With the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, I'd say you're going to see movement very soon. Your hopes and fears, the Knight of Wands. So you might have fears that this person is just a player and really isn't interested in commitment, or someone who, you don't want this person to be in and out of your life all the time. Nope. Okay, there you are. And here we go. So you could be, the Eight of Cups can be about walking away from things, but it can also be about taking things to the next level. So what do we have under the deck? Oh, yeah. So, we've got the Five of Wands. So the environment is one of maybe, some battles. But it's like, it's the kind of fights that you have just because you're irritated or you haven't eaten yet, like if you're hangry, make sure you're keeping your blood sugar up so that you can, be a little softer around the edges. And also too, so that, you won't be irritated by other people who are getting in your face, it'll just roll off you like a duck's back. But something has to be cut out. Something has to be cut out entirely. Yeah, we can't really see that. Scythe. Which is a common theme for all signs. We're really, really needing to let go of the old. That's what earlier this year with the stellium we had in Aquarius, it really did feel like we were crossing the threshold into a new age. And so with that new age comes a new set of circumstances or rules that we need to, are factors. I don't know what word I'm looking for right now, but it's like the whole game has changed and we need to adapt to that. So it could be issues around home as well. There may be something within your living situation that's been slowly eating away at you, figuratively and literally. So you may have to address that. Yeah, and maybe just stay put. Got the anchor on the bottom. Or you'll be finding a place where you can really, really anchor in and plant some roots. So let's see what the Oracle of E has to say. Brand spanking new, big changes, big changes, and everything is beautiful. So this is a thing. You gotta have faith, Virgo, and just trust that anything that's irritating you right now, it really is just temporary. So I hope you found that helpful. If you're looking for some additional clarity in your life, please go over to bonechotarot.com, pop me a message, and I'll be happy to set up an appointment for you. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great day.